The Italians love their cars and they love their racing. And of course, they love it here at Monza. Home race for Ferrari, of course, who've had 18 wins here since 1950. But you know, there's not been so much luck for the locals in the cockpit recently. The last Italian driver to win this race was back in 1966. So what now? I think it's time to make some more history here today. With top speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, few places can hope to touch Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in Formula One. Hard braking zones going into 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, well, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some close action. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are 3 big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. It's Red Bull in pole position then, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Sebastian Vettel and Ricciardo, Grosjean, Hülkenberg, Massa and Kevin Magnussen, Kvyat, Palmer, Esteban Ocon and Stroll, Van Dorn, Alonso, Sergio Perez and Carlos Sainz. Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Position, front of the pack. Hamilton is behind you. The gap behind us is 3.8 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 4 laps remaining. 0 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap. Position, front of the pack. Hamilton is behind you. Our gap behind is 17.8 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. This is your final lap of the race. Okay, distance to teammate, 24.8 seconds. This is your final lap of the race. The brakes and tyres are starting to overheat. You need to ease off in the corners. This is your final lap of the race. Sat in P4. The difference is 18.2 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 38.5. Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
And I can see now the drivers are making their way out. We need Red Bull fighting at the front. They do an incredible amount for Formula One. And that's another winner's trophy heading back to Milton Keynes. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Probably Carlos Sainz. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete drive, I think.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.